I guess we will get started in that case. So to warm up, all right, move this over so I can actually see without my glasses. So we're going to go for 3 rounds. We'll go 30 seconds of cardio. So that can be whatever you guys want it to be, and you can mix it up as much as you want throughout that 3 rounds and without every 30-second interval. Then we'll go into 10 shoulder rotations. So we'll just work, okay, on getting those shoulders warmed up. So if you've got a stick, pipe, scarf, jumper, wherever you have band, we're coming around and forward. If you want to go around the world, so you come to the side, you sort of opening up, okay, those lats and that front part of your chest, then you can do that as well. So around the world, shoulder rotations, either or. And then we'll go into 10 shrugs. So if you've got like an empty barbell, or you've got your object that you're going to use, you can either hold it if it's a bit heavy with both hands, so hold with both, and then go for those shrugs, or you can do single arm and then single. Okay, so it's up to you. If the weight's quite heavy, go 5 on one side, 5 on the other, if that's the case. Then we'll go for 10 banded or light strict press. Okay, so if you've got, like, again, like an empty bar, we'll go for that. Band, excellent, use that. If you've only got a heavy object, okay, then we can either half the reps if it's a single object, half on one side, half on the other. Or if not, again, we'll just warm up the shoulders in another way if that's not an option currently. And then we'll go for 10 pause, well, 10 squats. 2 of them will be pauses, okay? So all we're going to do for that, on the first and the last rep, we're going to pause for 5 seconds in that bottom position. So we'll come down into that bottom position. If you want, use those knees, okay? You can drive out the, use elbows to drive out the knees, okay? So you can sit down in that bottom position. I think we've discussed it a few times. Just make sure you get right down into that bottom position. So don't hold yourself up, okay, at the top. Get right down into it. So 10 reps of those. You'll just pause on the first and the 10th rep. Okay, so when you're doing those, so reps 2 to 9 will just be normal squats. All good? Yeah, excellent. All right, so whenever you guys are ready, we'll start chipping through that. I will time your first 30 seconds. Oh, the ticker's gone. Ticker's off.
Oh, that's it.
I'll time the first one for you that want it, and if you don't, that's fine. So we'll go 3, 2, 1, and go. So whatever you like. Yeah, Cal, Cal and Tiggy, both here in the garage. I do not envy you two today. It is a chilly.
Hey, my granddad will both talk to in the garage. Quite cool. For a time.
Head coat.
Yeah.
Alright, that's your 30 seconds there. Oh my god, I'd love it if you've got a weight and you just think that, oh, that would be incredible.
Just that as an extra.
Isn't it meant to get colder as well throughout the week? It's going to go down like -6, -7.
Yeah, really looking forward to that.
I'm hoping that's Wednesday. That's not my 6 a.m. Excellent, that's it. So you can go around the world, just do those normal shoulder rotations, whatever you fancy. Just get those shoulders nice and warmed up and loosen them up a little bit. I'm going to spend a little bit of time, well, in the overhead position if we can. Rach, obviously we will sub yours out if we need to. So we can just sub it out to clean and in the front rack instead. That's it. Cool. So into those shrugs for some of you, and then it's that light or banded strict press. So we're just getting those shoulders nice and funny, so I know you're on mute, John, but your house looks like you're like half in like daytime and the other half's in nighttime. No, but it actually looks like sunlight. The other that side looked like sunlight. Didn't even look like the the lights switch kind of thing. It's like proper daylight. I wish it was light at this time. That's it. And then into those squats for that last bit of the round. So just pausing for 5 seconds on the first and that last breath. So you can use those elbows to drive at the knees. You can have a little rock if you want to in that bottom position just to warm up those ankles and hips a little bit more. That's fine as well. Yeah, I'm the same. When I get up, that's like one of the first stretches I do. I sit in the squat. So if you want to time your 30 seconds, if you want me to time it, just shout at me, let me know. Otherwise, you can crack on with that second lot of 30 seconds. And then we're just rinsing and repeating. How did the workout go yesterday? Did you do it on Zoom or did you do it by yourself?
On Zoom.
On Zoom, okay. I'm going to guess you went for the early one. You went for the 9, I'm going to go with.
I was going to go for the 9, but then I booked off and went for the 10.
Oh my god, no way. Unheard of.
I know, crazy, right? It might have had something to do with... I know! It might have had something to do with some wine on Saturday night.
That's fine.
I just thought I need a little bit of breakfast before I do all of that.
Or everyone's going to see your wine.
Yeah, basically. It wasn't going to be good.
Oh, bless you.
On the Euro Cup, everyone do it with a vest on. Some same thing.
But did they make you or did you do it? No, not
Well,
you,
I've not got a vest, so I never. But I was laughing because Ken had a vest on. I was like, oh, I need to get a vest on, man. I need to get a vest on. And then I watched it, and he didn't do one dip squat.
Never does.
This a fucking squat before he got a vest on.
I don't understand the obsession with vests either, Cal. Like, I find it very bizarre. I don't understand.
Simon always knocked himself out because he got peer pressure to do that.
Oh, I did see he said he like a bloody nose or something, didn't he? Yeah, like I say, I don't quite understand the whole vest thing either.
There's no way I'd have done that in a vest.
I just don't understand why everyone's obsessed with them. Like, I don't get it.
Everyone was like, because everyone was feeling peer pressure to do it, and they're like, Codecast. No, there's no chance.
Yeah, no, it doesn't say it. It doesn't need to be. Why would I?
It's not interesting.
I think the only thing I think it's applicable for is if you're training for the army and you're carrying loads on your back. But
yeah, exactly.
No one's doing that. I don't quite understand. Unless you're going to the games. I think they're the two scenarios I think of. The games or like actually training for military or marines or something like that. I can't quite understand the general use of them. It'd be hilarious if one of you was about to get your weighted vest on and you just like pushed it to the side. Okay.
Just pop mine on now. For warmth.
I think warmth is another acceptable purpose, you know.
Nah, not even that.
Oh, she's up again. Early Ray. She's still early bird. That's it. So we'll get through those 3 rounds. I think most of us are going into that 3rd one now. And then we'll talk through your strength element for today. So we'll have a variation if you've got a bar, and then a variation for a single object, and then a variation if you can't go overhead. So we'll have all the variations.
And a variation in a vest for Callum.
Yeah. You've got to snatch your vest and then...
I'm affordable.
someone gifted me it, I'd be happy, but I wouldn't spend £100 on one or whatever. To be fair, if anyone gifts me anything, I'm happy. If anything's for free, I'm in. Well, I think the goodish news is, so this part will obviously weigh in. The workout is going to be all body weight, so hopefully that's a little bit of a relief that unless you want to wear a weighted vest, it's going to be body weight. So this will be the strength element with the barbell or object, and then the workout itself will be all body weight. So if you are feeling sore from yesterday, hopefully it's just a nice little flush through. There's also something that keeps beeping in here, and I don't know what to do about it. You know the thing in the by the showers that always used to beep? It started doing that again. I don't know why.
Oh no.
I dare not press anything on it.
It might explode.
I feel like it might call like the police or fire brigade or something. I'll just hide like it wasn't me. Excellent. So we'll finish off that last little bit of that third round, and then you guys can grab yourself your empty bar or object that you've got to hand. Get that ready. All right. So are you done, Cal, or
What?
are you done?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we'll talk through our strength element for today. Actually, we'll just wait for Rach to come back. She might be able to hear anyway, but we don't want to start without her. Maybe she's gone to see Tamani. So, oh, there you are. No, that's okay. I didn't want to start without you, but all right. So we are looking to go for 6 rounds of the following complex. Okay. So we're going to go for 4 hang snatches, into 6 overhead squats, into 8 overhead lunges. Okay. We are looking to have about 90 seconds rest in between, and that, like, you can completely do that individually and time your own rest, or we can kind of go as a crew, but it is going to be a little bit different if you are doing it a bar to if you're doing it with a single object. Okay. So first thing off the bat, let me grab a kettlebell. So that hang snatch, so I'm going to go with the kettlebell, all right, but obviously it's the same principle with the bar. So we're going to go from that hang position, so somewhere between that hip crease and that knee, so I'll come all the way up into that snatch. Then once we've done those, we'll go into that overhead squat. So we'll keep that arm locked if you can, and then we'll come down into that squat. Then once you are done that, it will then be those overhead lunges. Okay, so the exact same principle if you're going with that barbell, but obviously you're going to have 2 hands and your overhead, will be in that position there, not locked, okay, pretty much central. So in terms of those reps, those are ideal. Let's say the overhead position is very difficult for you. That's absolutely fine. And let's say, so John and Rach, for example, you guys got single objects and you've only got what you've got. So let's say the snatch is no problem, the overhead squat might be all right, but the lunges are just a bit of a no-go. So what we can do is just slightly tweak your rep scheme, okay? So instead of it being 4, 6, 8, we can keep it to 4, 4, 4, all right? So if we need to tweak the reps, tweak it, but just keep it the same throughout and through both arms, obviously. So what we can do, while I'm sort of talking, so Cal and Tiggy, you can kind of just warm up that overhead position if you want with that empty bar. So for Rach, if you're going to tweak it so we're not going overhead, we're going to go for hang cleans. So we'll go from there, we'll come up into that hang position there. Then we'll go into front squats instead, and then front rack lunges. Okay, so you're all going to go from that front bracket instead, okay, as the overhead position. Cool. So if you're going with a barbell, so for Tiggy and Cal, what you can do is ascend throughout. So let's say you wanted to do the first one empty bar, and then you like might pop 2.5s on, 5s on, and you want to ascend each round, you can, or you can stick to a weight. So I've just given you a guide of 42.5 and 30. So if you would like to just stick to one weight through all 6, that's fine as well. Whatever kind of feels more comfortable for you and you're going to get the most benefit from. So any questions about that at all? All good?
Good.
Excellent. All right. So Cal, you move that carpet where you need it. So like I say, have a little warm up. So I can see no Tiggy's done her. So Rach and John, just have a little warm up. Just try each of those movements. So you can try one snatch, one of those overhead squats, one lunge, and just see how you feel. All right. So you'll know from the off if you need to tweak. All right, that rep scheme. That's it. So you don't have to do the entire complex, just so you get a good feel for the movements themselves.
So what is it?
So 4 hang snatches.
Yeah.
6 overhead squats, 8 overhead lunges. Like I say, if you can. If we need to tweak it, that's fine. That's it. Nice, John. Good job. Sorry, Rach.
Right, am I still doing 4, 6, 8, or do I need to do more?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
That's fine. You're just changing the movement a little bit. That's fine. You'll just find it a little bit easier, but that's not a bad thing.
Okay.
We won't make you do too much more. That's it. Nice, John. So when you're into those lunges, it is up to you how you would like to do those. If you would like to, so for the guys on the objects, so if you want to do all on the right leg, and then the next round you're doing all on the left, that's fine. If you'd like to alternate, alternate. My guys with the barbell, you will need to alternate, okay? Or 4 on one side, 4 on the other. So with the bar, one round is going to be obviously once you complete that 4, 6, 8. So the rep scheme might change, but you get what I'm saying. With the guys with that single object, all right, one round would be complete once we've done both arms. So if you do need to change that rep scheme to work a bit better for you, all right, that's absolutely fine. So especially with the guys with a single object, because you have to do it on both sides to complete one round in theory. Okay. Again, if you're thinking that's way too much, what we can do is just end up doing the right arm equals one round, left arm equals the next. So we'll kind of give you guys a little bit more leeway when you've got the single object. Any questions?
Nope.
All right, cool. So we'll try and start ish together, but if we sort of separate through, that's okay as well. So let me pop a bit of music back on, so you're not just hearing me. All right, so whenever you're ready, guys, we'll go through that sort of first round. So whenever you're ready, you can change that rep scheme from the off. That's absolutely fine. Good, excellent. So we're starting off on those hang snatches or hang cleans. Great. Yes, John, good. So we can really use those legs to get that nice power snatch up. Nice, Tiggy. Beautiful overhead squats. Well done. Good. Nice. Overhead squats looking great, guys. Awesome job. And then those lunges. That's it, Cal. So feel it out that first round. Nice work, Tiggy. That's it, John. Excellent. How was that, Rach? Was that all right for you? Just keeping it in that front rack stairs. Yep. Nice work, John. Excellent. Beautiful stuff. So I'll do a 1 minute 30, okay, as a whole, but if you want to start sort of in your own time, that's okay. Well done, guys. Good. Excellent. So just to make sure, so for John, when we're going through, making sure that we stick to one round is on that sort of right arm, so everything we do on the right. So we do all the snatches, all the squats, and then all lunges on that one arm. Then we switch, and then all the snatches, all the squats, all the lunges on the other. Okay? So it's just the legs you can kind of switch up if you need to. So I've started the time from when John finished. So you guys have all sort of gone in between and sort of done your own thing. So if you want to start on your own time, you can. If not, you have got under just about a minute. So it's up to you. So Tiggy, you got through yours pretty quick. So it's up to you if you would like to sort of start on your own time. Callie, you facing the wall. I feel like you've been naughty. Are you going to ascend in weight or are you going to stick with... Okay. Okay. Cool. Nice. Here you go for that nice rebound. Alright, so we are just about hitting that 1 minute 30 marker, alright John, so that's pretty much spot on for you. So if you are ready, you guys, you can set off whenever you're good to go. So Rach, what we'll try and do if you can, is if you can try and work on the single arm front rack instead, we'll try and work on that, alright? If it's still a no-go, fine, but what we can do, like I say, we could go 4 cleans on the right, and we could go for 4 squats in that position, and then 4 lunges. So we can drop the rep scheme, then 4 cleans, 4 squats, 4 lunges, okay? So even if it's less than that, even if it's 2 and 2, that's absolutely fine as well. But we'll try and get you used to being in that position if it doesn't hurt. If it does hurt, we must fix the problem. That's it, nice, John, well done. So same thing to everyone, remember you can change that rep scheme if you need to. Excellent work, John. I know it's a lot more having to do it on both sides. So there's the bar. The bar is hard, don't get me wrong. But once it's done, it is done. Really, that's looking great. Well done, really good. What weight are we at? We at 25, 30, one of them?
25, yeah.
25, yeah.
I don't think I could do it at 30. Well, I could probably do maybe 2 rounds, but not 6.
Okay, well maybe we stop starting. No peer pressure there.
You're mean.
It's looking great though, and you're getting that really nice rebound on the hang snatches. You're not even needing to like dip in and go down and generate more power. You're literally able to just rebound it up. So yes, that's it, Rach. Good. Beautiful. Nice work, John. Well done. Good. Like I say, it is going to be a little bit harder with that single object, especially in that over-arm position. So what you'll find, John and Rach, well, John actually, in that overhead position, if it's more comfortable out to the side, that's fine. For me, it's much more comfortable straight up, but it's going to completely vary, alright? So it'll just depend on your flexibility, mobility. If this is a little bit more comfortable, even if you've got a little dip in your arm, if that's the comfortable position, stick with it, okay? There we go, nice cow. Good, just get a good focus on movement, good quality movement. Nice. Good, Rach, excellent. Awesome job on that, well done. So I'm pretty much just climbing for you, John. If I'm honest, because everyone else is all scattered around. So I'll keep an eye on time for you, for your rest. Everyone else, you can kind of look at your own. So John, we've got another 30 seconds, okay? We've got some nice synchro lunges from Callie singing. Excellent. That's it. Beautiful work. So remember, we can change the weights if we want to on that barbell. So John, for your rest, we're going again in 5 seconds. So whenever you're good to go, That's your 1 minute 30 there. That's it. That is good. So getting that nice straight up, big drive. Good. Yes, Cal, the weight is coming on. Excellent. We're going through until we've done 6 rounds. Complete. Is that half done, Tig? That's 3. Is that 3 or 4 rounds done?
3.
3. Okay, cool. Just checking. Got someone to carry it because I can't be relied on to do that. That's it, Rach. Getting used to that position. Well done. Really good. Excellent. So I know that overhead stuff it is a lot harder, right? So that's why we're just easing in. We can change the rep scheme, or we can ascend if we need to. But really, really good work. Excellent. All looking quite comfortable in it as well. You alright, Tig?
Yeah, I've just got a niggly shoulder. I'm trying to get out of putting more on for the last 2 rounds.
Okay, so is it hurt when you're doing the work, or?
Yeah, it's just in the overhead position. It's I've got a niggly shoulder from a long time ago. It's not too bad. It's just pulling a little bit.
Okay, well if it does hurt, we'll just change it like what Rach is doing. So we'll change it from that, okay, and we'll do it all in the front rack instead. It's still going to be challenging. It's just going to be a slightly different challenge.
I think it's just weaker in the overhead position, so
Okay.
it kind of pulls a bit, but it's okay, I think.
Nice, Cal. Well done. That's it, John. So you might find that the overhead squats are harder than the lunges. You might find either or. Probably not going to feel the exact same. Nice, Diggy. So if anyone is having a bit of pain, alright, we don't need to carry on, we can tweak it, we don't need to do it, alright? This isn't do or die. Lovely job on the lunges, well done. Excellent. So out of curiosity, so do we find the lunges or squats harder? What do we find harder?
I find the lunges harder.
The lunges.
Yeah.
So are you lunges well or squats? Sorry. You can give me an L for lunge if you want. The squats for you. Okay. Squats. What about you, Cal?
The lunges are similar, but I think that's more for yesterday.
Okay.
There's a lot of lunges yesterday.
Yeah, true. Alright, so John, you got 10 seconds after that rest. And 3, 2, 1. There you go. So Tigster, if it hurts, stop. Alright, we'll change it. We'll change it to exactly what Rach is doing. So hand clean, and then into the front squat instead. Front squat and front rack lunges.
Stop
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? This is just for us now.
Yes, Cal, good.
Yeah, I can never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right.
You're good, but nice and comfortable in that position, well done. You're good, it's
Say
strong.
that it feels right.
Remember what we just said, that you don't have to kill yourself for it.
I won't, I promise. I think it might be the burpees actually from yesterday.
Oh god.
Felt like
So right,
insertion point of your deltoid, I think. Must be burpees. Bloody burpees.
Yeah, I was going to say, well, it's got quite a lot in that press up position, so see how it feels.
Bound to help.
I mean, you're the doctor.
I mean, do you know what I mean?
You can have it all, watch me rip it off. I'll admit it, you got me feeling hella loved. Even when it's going down, know that we gon' live it up. Young shot caller, always been a baller. Know that you the one, I can feel it in my heart. Yeah, I won't stop charging me, go and come harder. I can see you and I, way beyond the stars, girl. I can never ever find the right words.
Nice, mate. Well done,
There's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl.
Is this
So
our
I can
last
only
session?
say that it feels right.
Yeah, cool, okay.
It feels right. It feels right.
So if we do need to change that rep scheme, even if it is the last one, that's fine. Just change the rep scheme down. That's it. Sit down in between. Does it feel like a bit of dance thingy, or is it like...
It's just a tight tendon. You know when you can feel it shortened a bit.
Yeah.
So it just needs stretching out a bit more, I think. It's just stabilising it in that overhead position pulls it, I think.
Yeah.
But it's alright.
I think it's hard on 6Ms in particular because, I mean, I've said to most of you before, like my warm-ups are quite long and they get longer as I get older. I think.
You're like about 20.
I wish I was 20. But yeah, for 6M in particular, it's not as if you can get up earlier and warm it up. Whereas like the 9 and the midday and the 5, you can kind of do a bit more prep in advance. Alright, so that's your last bit of rest there, guys. So if we're going into that last step.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust.
I'm pretty sure I think it's the last one anyway. I think.
We are reaching for
Not very sorry.
and I wonder where you are.
What was that, Cal?
An old cardboard box, but I use it to light the water on. From my dollar what I got.
Have we not heard of a white boy? Rach, have you got a cardboard box or a white boy? Yeah, I mean, you definitely have a white boy.
Yeah.
That's it, John. Well done, well done. That last bit. Take your time with it. Use those legs. Get that big drive up, punch it up. That's it. As soon as you do it, you won't need any bars or objects or anything like that for the workout. That's it, John. Well done. Last little bit. Nice. That's it. Last little lunges. That's it. Use the other arm to counterbalance. That's right. Bring it down. Good job. Well done. That's right. You don't have to finish that if it's hurting your shoulder or anything, John. Go for it. Alright, well done, guys. Excellent work. Well done. I'll pause this. Right. So for you guys who need to write this down, I mean, I'd have to write it down because it's quite long. So we're going to go for a little bit of a body weight chipper. body weight. So we're going to go for time. So 100 wide mountain climbers. So I'll go through the movement and, oh, actually, do you want me to go through the whole list? You can write it down first, and then I'll go through each movement. Go through the whole thing. Yeah?
Please. Yeah, please.
Cool. So 100 wide mountain climbers. Then it will be into 80 air squats.
Oh, fuck.
Then 60 shoulder taps.
Just going to do one more workout.
Then 40 sit-ups.
You can do it with me if you want.
And then we're going into 30 squat thrusts.
Oh, man.
20 vertical jumps. And then 10 press-ups. So, our mountain climbers. So normally we go like knees to chest, okay? So instead we're going to come out to by our elbow. So we'll still be in that press-up position, and instead that knee is going to come up to the side, okay, rather than in between. See there? So you can still do that like nice, quick rebound movement. It's just going to be a little bit harder. So we're there to there.
Well, on a mountain climber, does your foot touch the ground when it comes forward?
Does he what? Sorry?
So on a mountain climber, I thought like you didn't have to put your foot on the ground when it came forward.
Foot touch the floor. So
Does it?
even when you do the other ones, your toes should at least touch the floor.
Oh, really? Okay.
So ideally, with this one you won't be able to not touch the floor.
100.
Okay. Otherwise you're like just balancing in midair. so you can still do it. Exactly. So it's still, you can still do that quick rebound movement, but you're just coming out to that position, all right, rather than into there. Then air squats. I mean, normal standard air squats. I mean, like Kev's yesterday, if we can get below parallel. So as long as we're going below parallel, up to full extension, just be able to keep a nice rhythm throughout those. I would just try and keep going and minimize the rest on that one. 60 shoulder taps. So go into that plank position on the floor and tap your shoulder. So again, that one should get done quite nice and quick. You can either go opposite shoulder or same, whichever one sort of is easier for you to tap. Then into 40 sit-ups, so normal standard sit-ups, okay? We can go straight leg, crunched, or butterfly. We're just making sure those hands go behind, and then we're all the way up to that sit-up position. Then we'll roll over, and it'll be 30 squat thrusts. So for that one, we're back into that press-up position. We are feet out behind, and then we'll jump them in to our chest. Okay. Then we'll go into 20 vertical jumps. So all we're going to do for that one, all right, is hands are going to touch the floor, and then you're just going to jump up high. Touch the floor. Okay, so you're going to go hands to the floor, hands up high, and then 10 press-ups to end. So we can go normal standard press-ups, so off the toes, off the knees, or we can elevate, okay, so put our hands on an object, so sofa, chair, wall, whatever we need to. Any questions?
No.
No, all good? All sound happy.
Not looking forward to it.
That's the attitude, guys. It's all body weight, then that's the good news, right? All body weight. You don't need an object at all for it.
Vertical jump, touch the ground.
That's it. So if you just don't go through your ceiling, or maybe touch the ceiling if you want to give yourself a target, but it's just hands to the floor, hands up high. Okay, so you're getting that nice extension at the top. Any other questions?
No.
You guys, I feel like everyone just wants to start and get it done. Okay. I'll show out some of the movements as well as we're going through. So you're starting on those 100 wide mountain climbers. If we're all ready, all right, I'll give you a 10-second countdown. So we'll go in 10 seconds, guys. And 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. So 100 of those wide mountain climbers. So you can still get that nice quick rebound, but it's just trying to get that knee, the outside of the elbow. Chip through those. And then you're standing up nice and tall, and it'll be your 80 air squats next. So I'm just going to pop a few of you on mute, alright? That's it. So take that break if you need to. If you're having a break, I would relax those shoulders. Good, guys. Well done.
And dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying out. Going louder. We are
Yeah, six steps. So then into those 80 air squats. So for those, try and keep a nice smooth pace. And just try and keep moving throughout and minimise breaks that you take. Yes, Marnie. Well done. Good job, Cal. That's it, John. Keep chipping through those mountain climbers. Nearly done on those. That's it, John. Awesome work. And then it's those squats.
Join the army of the shadows, going harder. We are more than numbers, standing.
Yes, guys. Good. So all chipping through the squat. Beautiful work. So then we are going back to the floor, and it's 60 shoulder tap. So you'll notice that you go in basically in that shoulder position, then you'll be in a different one, shoulder position, different. Press position and then relax. That's it. So relax those arms when you can. Yeah, great squats, Marnie. Well done. Yeah, Sean. Good work, Ziggy. That's it. Just try and keep going. Minimise taking too much rest on it. Just try and get them done. Relax those arms if you can. And then it's a 60 shoulder taps next. So back to that press up position. And tap either the same shoulder or opposite. Yes, take the. Go with the opposite shoulder for the tap. Well done. That's it, Cal. Good work. Yes, great. Look at the shoulder tap for Barney. Well done. Great squat, guys. Well done. So once you've done your 60 shoulder taps, you'll go on the floor but whip over, and it will be your 40 sit-ups. That's it. We're getting through it. We're getting through it. Well done. Good job on those squats. Great. That's it, guys. Well done. So squats into the shoulder taps. So 60 shoulder taps. Then 40 sit-ups. And then you're back to that press-up position for 30 squat thrusts. relax those shoulders whenever you're resting. Take the weight off them. So then we'll rinse that work. Good. Yes, John, let's get as many reps as we can. Nice big step. Sit-ups after the tap. After our 40 sit-ups, it's a 30 squat thrust. So jumping those knees up to chest and back out. And then it's standing up tall for those vertical jumps. So 20 vertical jumps after. Well done. Good job, guys. Getting that nice big jump, knees to chest. Well done. Yes, John. That's it. 40 sit-ups. Good, Tiggy. That's it. Touch the hands on the floor and then nice extended high overhead. Well done. So 20 vertical jumps and then 10 press-ups. 10 press-ups. That's it, guys. Flying through. It's not taking as long as it might think you or you have sort of taken. So keep going, keep pushing that pace. Don't go through ceilings, okay, on the vertical jumps. Go on, Tiggy, 10 press-ups. That's it, Rach. Remember, we can elevate off the chair if we need to on the press-ups. Nice, Tiggy, well done. Good, Cal. That's it, John. Keep chipping through. Go on, Rach. Nice, well done. That's it, John. Got a quick break back on it. You've got it. That's it, well done. Go on, Cal. Last little bit. Nice, well done. That's it, John. Yes, well done. Go on, we're getting through it. So 30 squat thrusts. That's it, so just jump the feet in and back out. That's it, well done. The squat thrusts are quite hard on the core after the sit-ups, but keep it going. That's it, you're doing really well. If you're finished, make sure you guys have a little stretch out. So stretch out those shoulders in particular, and then just a little bit of those glutes right after the squats and lunges. To give that shoulder a little stretch. Go on, John, keep it going. That's it, get that nice jump in and jump back out. That's it, good, 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 well done. That's it, smashing through. Got those 20 vertical jumps next. Oh yes, good. Well done. So up to our feet. So we're up to those vertical jumps. That's it. Well done. Good. 20 of those, and then it's the last movement. We're nearly there, John. Nearly there. That's it, John. Keep pushing through. We're nearly finished. You've done the biggest chunk of the work now. Last few reps. Alright, Cal, flexing. Jeez. Is that how you stretch? Get more gains? Yes, John, go on, 10 press up. Nearly there. Last 10 reps. We are done. That's it, awesome. Good, great job on those. Keep it going. Yes, well done, John. Excellent, guys. Well done.
Well done, everyone.
Smashed it. Awesome, awesome work. So, John, you're still on mute, all right, just so you know. Get a peering through. Hey. All right, so I'll give you guys your times. So, Cal, you were 8:23.
Cool.
Rach, you were 8 minutes and 1 second.
Boom.
John, you were 11:08. Okay, so 11:08. Like I said, I feel like it doesn't feel that, you know, it feels longer than that, if you know what I mean, when you were doing it. That's why I was like, keep pushing, because I think it feels like you're taking 20 minutes, but it's actually it's not that long. And then Tigster, you were 7:43.
Ooh. I just wanted to get it done.
That's fine. Good
This is
motivation.
like, yeah. Be a coffee. That's
So try and make sure you stretch out those shoulders, okay? Particularly those if you're getting niggles. So try and mobilise, stretch a little bit, and I'd say glutes just from those squats and lunges, okay? But really, really good job, guys. Well done. You all smashed it.
Thanks, Beth.
See you, Tiggy. Well done. I feel like you got.
See you later.
Okay, right.
Thank you.
Yeah. Is the workout for the mixed pair comp is that being released today?
I don't know, if I'm being honest with you. So it's sort of Katie's like taking ownership of it. So I assume she'll announce it at some point. Are you two paired?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is it? Is it just we both do it and add our scores together, or do we have to do it on the same call? Like, what is the format?